Hi, it's Amanda. Welcome to my channel. I don't think I've ever done a devoted hair product stash video, so that is what I'm bringing to you today. I think I did a best of 2020 in which I displayed my entire stash, but I don't think I just walked through everything. I'm doing this to give you an indication of what I have so far covered in my BOB 123 series. For those of you who are new, my BOB 123 series is a Black-owned brand series where I review Black-owned brands only across 3 wash day reviews, doing 3 styles. It's usually a twist out, a braid out, and then a wild card in week 3. And I offer 3 company and or founder facts per video to give you some kind of indication about what the brand is about. And I have recently been trying to schedule lives with some of the brand owners so you can put a face behind the names. I encourage you to check out uptightkurls.com if you haven't done so already. I'm building it out as a natural hair resource in general, but one of the great things, or rather the whole idea behind my launching that website, was to give you the opportunity to search for products by ingredients that you do or do not want in your hair care. For instance, I know a lot of people don't like coconut oil, a lot of people don't like shea butter, a lot of people don't like glycerin, or all 3. You can go onto my website, navigate to the product finder, and there you can choose what you do want in your hair, what you don't want in your hair. And recently, I have also added an option to filter by kids products. I do have a brands and deals page on my website as well, where I am compiling all of the coupon codes that I have been able to get for you. So let's get started. As I said, I'm not going to talk through every single product that I have for each brand, but I'm just going to show you what I have. I'll let you know if I've covered it. If there's anything in particular I want to call out about the brand, then I will do that as well. What I have here is largely similar to what I reviewed in my best of 2020 video, but I do have some additions. Some things I've used up and are no longer here. I'm not going to mention them because I'm talking about my current stash. Classy Hair. This is one of my favorite brands. I haven't used them in a really long time, and they are in queue to be in my BOB 123 series. I have reviewed the products maybe 3 or 4 times in the past, but I've only reviewed them in, I believe, half of my head. I think I have a Classy Hair versus Uniqurl battle, which it won. And I then brought Classy Hair into a series that I did last year, which was called my Dual Wash Day series, where I reviewed all of the brands in my stash against each other. So I would use one brand on one side of my hair, the other on the other. I think this made it to round 3. It might have lost to Kriya Botanicals, I don't remember. I did like a small ingredients review versus Peep Luxuries a while back. And I talk about this brand a lot because they do have my favorite shampoo, the Classy Hair Classy and Whipped shampoo. It is incredibly moisturizing. It cleans your scalp. It has a very small ingredient list, which I am in fact less committed to. I'm more about what is in there. And again, it's not also about what you can pronounce because there are many hard to pronounce ingredients out there that are perfectly fine for you. But this product collection does have a very small, very easy to read, and amazing ingredient list. It is made with shea butter, amla, green tea, banana extract, jojoba oil, apricot oil, peach oil, and vitamin E oil. And by the way, amla cleans your scalp and hair, so that is the cleansing property in here. I do want to use these soon because I've had these products for a while at this point, and I don't want them to go bad on me. So, more to come on Classy Hair. Next up, I have not reviewed this in my BOB 123 series, but as I mentioned, it was in my Dual Wash Day series. I have Kriya Botanicals for low porosity hair. They have a low porosity and a high porosity line. I think they also have a lot more products now. I haven't looked into them in a really long time because I have so many products at this point, but I do really like these products. I am looking forward to using them over 3 weeks because I don't remember them all that much. In my Dual Wash Day series, again, I think I paired them against Classy Hair and they won. Then I compared against Honey's Handmade. It was either the chocolate collection or the Melba's Kitchen collection, but either way, I think that's where it lost. Next up, I haven't tried this at all yet, but I've heard great things. I have Main Krush. Then I have Kurls and Potions over here. I understand that they have a fenugreek and flaxseed Prepoo that a lot of people talk about. It might actually be Nature's Little Secret. Someone did recently alert me to a Prepoo that Nature's Little Secret has that has in both of those ingredients. So it could just be them and not this. I could have done some research before this video, right? But I didn't. But anyway, Kurls and Potions is also in my queue. I have not reviewed it at all before. These products are all unopened. Next up, and I think this was a second brand in my BOB 123 series, so I do have 3 full reviews on this product. I have reviews on the leave-in conditioner as a Prepoo. I have a bunch of videos on it. It is one of my favorite brands, although I am more and more frequently, as of late, finding products that I like a lot more. I still highly recommend these, and I think they're really great products. And I'm on my second bottle of leave-in conditioner as Prepoo. Next up, and I will be reviewing this in my BOB 123 series, although they don't have a shampoo and a deep conditioner or a conditioner, they just have styling products, so I have to figure out how I'm going to coordinate that. But I have Fab Hair. I do have a coupon code for this, so you can check out the brands and deal page on uptightcurls.com. I have a 10% off code. I'm not going to name all my coupon codes in this video because I don't remember them all offhand because they're all very similar and I don't want to give wrong information. But just take a look at my website and I will put them in the description box below as well. I have their Moisture Mist Leave-In Conditioning Spray, their Curl Defining Gel, and their Growth Stimulating Serum. I am going to be testing out, along with their review, 2 other products in their collection, but I'm still waiting for them. I will do an unboxing on my Instagram when I receive them, so you'll know what it is that I will be reviewing. Sarenzo Beauty. I haven't yet reviewed them in any video. I have mentioned this in a previous video that I'm a little bit disappointed. They have in their Amla and Brahmi clay wash, they say that it is made with the Sorenzo shampoo base. I do not consider that an ingredient. I have reached out to the company for them to confirm specifically what is in this base, because if it's something that I won't use, then I'm going to have to do a giveaway because I'm not going to use these products. But for that reason, I'm not really all that encouraged to move them up in my queue. So more to come on that. I'm going to reach out to them again and see if they will answer my question, because I'm not just putting anything in my hair, on my scalp, and into my body. Next row, we've got Uniqurl hidden back here. I don't remember if I have a dedicated review for Uniqurl, but I do know that I compared them against Classy Hair sometime around when I first started my channel last year. I really like their 4-in-1 styler, but I believe I liked the Classy Curl Definer, which is a 3-in-1, better. I will probably be using this in my BOB 123 series. I had mentioned during Black Friday that I was going to try to get a shampoo because I didn't have one and therefore couldn't do a full wash day review. But the shampoo was sold out pretty much the whole time. And then I think when it was in stock, I still had to pay shipping, and it was just like a ridiculous amount of money to pay for just one product. We'll see. I feel like I have a lot of time because I got a lot of brands. Next up, I'm in the middle of right now of reviewing Soultanicals, so take a look at those videos if you haven't done so already. Next up is Chebe USA. I'm actually an ambassador for this brand right now, so I do have a coupon code for them as well. I think it's 15% off, but again, check in the description box or on my website to confirm. I am going to be reviewing them after Soultanicals, and I will also be releasing my ingredients review the week prior to the first full wash day review. I'm going to be using the Chebe oil as my Prepoo until I am done with it. Normally I use the Peep Luxuries Manifest oil as my Prepoo. I don't think that I have used products before with Mbunu in them, so I am very excited to bring that ingredient into my routine. Discovering Natural on YouTube brought Mbunu to me as an ingredient a while back and suggested that I try it, so I will be trying that very soon. This is kind of like a DIY, which I don't normally do, but I am going to be using just straight Mbunu leaves to put together a shampoo during the review, so that'll be interesting. It's supposed to clean your scalp really, really well and moisturize your hair. Next up is another brand in my BOB 123 series queue as well. These products were created by another YouTuber, Belle in Bloom, so check out her channel if you haven't done so already. She does have really great content. Her brand is called The Garden of Bloom, and she was nice enough to send me a whole bunch of products to review, so I will be doing that soon as well. This is another Ayurvedic hair care brand. Next up is Chocolate Kinks and Kurls. I had only ever used their cocoa cream clay wash, which is sitting back there. And then I went and bought enough products for an entire wash day, and I haven't gotten around to using them yet. So this will be coming up in my BOB 123 series as well. Next up, this is just a random Ecoslay shampoo that I have left over from my 3 weeks of reviews. I don't have any of the other Ecoslay products, so I'm just going to mention to you, I did review Ecoslay in my BOB 123 series, so I do have 3 wash day reviews on my channel. Also, the last video in my series for each brand, I do a fully in-depth walkthrough and review of all of the individual products that I use over the last 3 weeks. So check out my 3rd videos and navigate to the end if you would like to see those. Next up is Mane Like Me. I reviewed this relatively early on in my BOB 123 series. This is the moisturizing hair pudding, and this is the 10-in-1 Mane Revitalizer. This did not work for my hair specifically. I mentioned that in my video, but it could work for other people. I hear other people rave about it. It's another good brand to look into. So 3rd shelf, I have Honey's Handmade. I do have a lot of Honey's Handmade products. I don't know when I'm ever going to get through them, Some of them I have gotten through, so this isn't, sorry, this is Regia Sweet Naturals, again, the only product that I have left from them, and I do have 3 weeks of reviews for this. I have Honey's Handmade. Most people are familiar with this brand at this point. I do really like them, but I do feel like it's also hit and miss. I did review, I might have finished it. There was some limited edition product that they put out in November of 2020. It was like the sweet potato and turmeric healthy hair scalp mask or something along those lines. Oh, this is it. Melba's sweet potato and turmeric healthy scalp hair mask. I was pretty close. This did absolutely nothing for my hair. Yet and I don't have it anymore because I used it, Honey's Handmade Melba's Kitchen omega-3 and fatty acid shaft deep penetrating hair mask. That is among, if not my favorite, deep conditioner. That along with the Camille Rose Deep Algae Renew deep conditioner. Some of the stuff works really great. Some of it's just okay, and some of it I don't like at all. It's a mixed bag, but that's what's gonna happen when you have a whole bunch of products, and they do have a pretty extensive product collection. Next up, this is Earthborn Organics. I have 3 weeks of reviews. It was one of those wash days using all of their products where your hair just feels like you reset it and then you just infused it with a whole bunch of nutrients, and my hair just felt healthy. Yet I thought it was interesting that when I did my last wash day favorites, in which I take favorites from the last 5 brands that I reviewed in my BOB 123 series and do a full wash day with them, I didn't have a good wash day. Like, it just didn't turn out well. This brand, I do have 20% off. I think the code is Amanda Krampus. Again, check below. Next up is Miche. I'd never really said that I liked Miche in the past, but I did end up trying the strengthening deep conditioner recently, the Miche Strengthen, and I was thoroughly impressed. I think this is a great product, but I don't think the rest of the products work all that great for me. Moving down lower, we have got Yemeni Essentials. I do have 3 wash day reviews, so check those out. For me, some of the products worked really great and some of them just worked well. The standouts for me were the Genie in a bottle, but the problem is I can't get the Genie out of the bottle. It's another one of those situations where like I've just been trying. Well, I haven't tried since I reviewed actually no, I have tried since reviewing the brand. Like I can't get into this bottle. So that's annoying. And I like the Gold Lust hair oil, and I like the whipped flaxseed souffle. Those are my 3 favorite products and the ACV rinse. Those are my 4 favorite products from the collection. The bottles are small though, something to keep in mind. Next, we've got Camille Rose. I have only tried 1 collection from her so far. I don't know when I will ever get around to doing another one unless I get some kind of video sponsorship, but this was a great brand. Except for me, I had literally no hold using these products. This was the first brand that I reviewed in my BOB 123 series because it was highly requested. But yeah, the products were great. They're fantastic with moisture, but it was one of those things where I finished styling my hair and within like 30 minutes I had no definition. When I say no definition, I mean like pretty much like 90% of the definition left within like 30 minutes. And that happened over 3 weeks. Taipei Naturals. This was another really, really great brand for my hair. And I have talked recently about this product in particular, the Hair and Scalp Tonic. So I have this relatively sensitive patch that appears just randomly. I had chicken pox when I was in kindergarten, like many people, and I had a scab that just like never went away. And it's been like, 28 years or so? It's not going anywhere. Sometimes it just kind of like inflames or it just gets really painful. I've never been able to do anything about it. That happened a few weeks ago. I don't know why I thought to do it, but I sprayed that Hair and Scalp Tonic on it. The pain went away. That's just never happened before, so for me, that's like a magical product. The Banana and Fenugreek hair mask for me was a standout from that collection, and that Scalp Tonic. Next up, I have Renewed Queen Essentials. I just finished my brand ambassadorship for this company. I never did test out the shampoo and the deep conditioner because the one that I received had in silicones, and I don't use silicones. They do have a silicone-free brand, but I wasn't able to coordinate getting that by the time I finished the reviews. I do plan to review them at some point in the future. They are still promoted on my website, and I still very much support this brand, and I think they have great products, but I have not done a full wash day with them. But their styling products, when paired together, work really, really well. I have the Liquid Gold Growth Oil, the Twist and Curl Buttercream, which worked really well in Layla's hair for a good amount of time. I have the Moisture Sealing Hair Butter, and I think that's it. I think those are the products that I have. I do have a code for them too. I believe it's Amanda10. So it is for 10% off. You've all heard me talk about Peep Luxuries. This is my favorite brand. I have a bunch of products from them at this point, and I use them whenever I can. And so I have been using the Scalp Potion as just like a growth oil slash just like scalp reparative treatment. I have the Aria Strengthening Mask, and just to note about this, I had mentioned a couple videos back that I thought that I was developing or that I had high growth fatigue. I wasn't really sure what to do about it. I wasn't looking forward to having to take a break from my BOB 123 series to take care of this problem. So I decided to use the Aria Strengthening Deep Conditioner with Ayurvedic herbs as a Prepoo to see if that strengthening treatment would be enough for me. And then I just continued with my Soultanicals week 1 review. My high growth fatigue is gone. And I think it was one of those situations where I happened to have just caught it early, so one treatment was enough to combat it. The strengthening ingredient in the Aria is henna, which is the first ingredient. Peep Luxuries recently released a new line called Joy. This is for kids and for people with sensitive scalps. I am so glad that she came up with this, because a lot of brands use essential oils and certain things that you should not be using in kids' hair and on their scalp. We had an offline conversation about this, and I know that she did research to confirm what in fact is safe, what is safe for kids. So I can feel incredibly confident about putting these products in my children's hair. So I will definitely be restocking this. Last up, we have Adwoa Beauty. I used this in the last week of my dual wash day series against Honey's Handmade Melba's Kitchen collection, but I got confused about the sides, and I ended up using partially Adwoa on one side with partially Honey's Handmade, and same thing on the other side. So I couldn't really reach a determination as to who won. But I said at the end of that video that in the next couple of weeks I will be doing a full wash day using Adwoa Beauty. I never did that, and this was back in August or so. I do plan to include them as well in my BOB 123 series, so look out for that. Last product I have down there is my Revair, but that's not really relevant for this video. Are any of these brands your favorite? Are you looking forward to trying out any of them? Are any of them on your watch list? So just let me know what you think about any of these products and if you enjoyed this walkthrough. Thank you for watching. If you like my content and haven't done so already, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Thanks, and have a good one.